Welcome to this yoga class. I'm so excited. It's outdoors for the first time this year. It's been so cold and rainy, and today it's just warm, and my cheeks are like a little bit sunburned, I think. But we did a great about 30-minute yoga flow, and all levels are welcome to do this. I designed it so all levels will have fun with it. I give different options that are more advanced and that are a little bit easier. If you have two blocks, you can use them, but you can do the same exercises without blocks. And sometimes, if you're a little, you don't have that much strength, or you're not flexible enough, you might want to use two yoga blocks or two thick books. But if you don't have any, you can do the same things without. At the end, I show you one exercise where I put one block underneath my sacrum. You can also use a meditation pillow or a thick pillow just to stabilize and lift your hip a little bit. So we're gonna flow. At first, we're really gonna start sweating and flowing, and then after we flowed, and maybe you're a little bit head-centered today and your mind is going wild and crazy, well, we help that with the first part of the flow. And then we're gonna go into more relaxation, a little bit more stretching. So it's a perfect video for strength and flexibility, because we need both in our lives, right? In not only on the mat, but also in our life. So we practice what we practice on the mat, we can apply in life. I hope you will enjoy it. We're gonna start standing up on the front of our mat.
We start with the sun salutations. Let's bow down to the light of the world, our Jesus, prostrating ourselves, our worries and cares. Inhale, lift your hands. Exhale, in front of your heart. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, forward fold, maybe bending your knees here. Inhale, right leg steps back. Open up your chest. Both legs back. Plank. And now knees, chest, chin, gliding forward into a cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk your dog, opening up your quads, your calves. Maybe bending both of your knees and finding a little bit more length in your back. Then look forward, step forward with the right leg again. Forward fold. Inhale, lift up your arms. Exhale, hands to your side. Inhale, exhale, hands in front of your heart. Inhale, lift up your arms. Exhale, forward fold. Left leg steps back. Both legs plank. Now knees, chest, chin, glide through into cobra. And then into downward facing dog. Finding length here. Now step forward with your left leg. Right leg to the front, forward fold. Inhale, lift both of your arms up. Exhale, hands to your side. Again, inhale, lift your arms, hands in front of your heart. Raise them up. Exhale, forward fold. Right leg steps back, open up your chest. Both legs back. Knees, chest, chin, glide through into a cobra pose. And then into a downward facing dog. Right leg steps forward again. Both legs forward fold. Inhale, lift up your arms, grow taller. Exhale, hands to your side. Inhale, exhale, hands in front of your heart. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Left leg steps back. Both legs step back, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, glide into a cobra pose. Exhale, a downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg steps forward. Both legs step forward. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Inhale, lift both arms up. Stay here, grow taller. Exhale, directly into a forward fold. Inhale, lengthening your back, raising up, and then step back into a plank pose. shift your weight a little bit more forward onto your hands and engage your core. You can always drop your knees or glide through a chaturanga into an upward facing dog or stay in a cobra. Look over one shoulder and then over the other shoulder. One more time to the middle and downward facing dog. Really draw in your belly, engage your core, maybe bending your knees, finding lots of length in your back. Rather bend your knees and have your back straight than the other way around. Now shift your weight forward all the way to your hands as if you want to press up and then back into a downward facing dog. One more time, shift your weight forward, strong arms, and shift back. Let's do this one more time. Shift forward all the weight and then step forward. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, raise up your arms. Exhale, hands to your side. Inhale, exhale, hands in front of your heart. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Right leg moves back. Both legs, knees, chest, chin, glide into a cobra and into a downward facing dog. Right leg moves forward. Left leg moves forward. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands to your side. Inhale, exhale, hands in front of your heart. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Left leg moves back. Both legs, shift your weight forward, knees, chest, chin, glide through cobra into a downward facing dog. Left leg steps forward, both leg forward fold. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands to your side. Inhale, both hands raise up. Exhale, directly into the forward fold. Now, straighten up your back and step back into a plank pose. Chaturanga or knees, chest, chin into an upward facing dog, into a downward facing dog. Stay here. Find rest in the midst of your challenge here. Draw in your belly. Now look forward, shift your weight forward, step forward again, lifting up, straightening your back, forward fold again. Inhale, lift up your arms. Exhale, hands to your side. And now bend your knees, chair pose. Keep your weight shifted on your heels. You can have your hands shoulder width apart or together, and now move forward into a forward fold. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, plank, knees, chest, chin, or you come through chaturanga or upward facing dog into a downward facing dog. Step your right leg forward. Your left leg is about 45 degrees moved out. Have your hand in front of your chest. It's warrior one. You can raise up your arms or keep them in front of your chest. Palms together or shoulder width apart. Now move down through chaturanga, upward facing dog, into a downward facing dog. Let's do the same thing with the left leg. Left leg steps forward, right leg 45 degrees, angled out, hands in front of your chest. Stay here or lift up your arms. Really draw in your belly. Grow taller. And then move forward through plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog, into a downward facing dog. Finding rest here. Lengthen your back rather than your legs. And it doesn't matter if your heels are not touching the ground. Now shift forward again, all your weight, step forward, straightening up your back, preparation pose, forward fold, to chair pose. Strong legs. And exhale, hands to your side, stand up tall. Inhale, exhale, hands in front of your heart. Inhale up, exhale, forward fold. Right leg moves back, left leg moves back, knees, chest, chin, glide through into a cobra, into a downward facing dog. Right leg moves forward, opening up your chest, forward fold. Inhale, lift up your arms. Exhale, hands to your side. Inhale, exhale, hands in front of your heart. Inhale up, exhale down. Left leg moves back. Both legs, knees, chest, chin, glide through cobra into a downward facing dog. Left leg goes forward. Both legs forward, forward folds. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Inhale, exhale, directly into a forward fold, preparation pose, and step back plank. Through chaturanga, upward facing dog, into a downward facing dog. Find rest here. I know this is challenging. Find your breath again. Now shift your weight forward, step forward. Straightening your back, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up your arms. Exhale, hands to your side. Now move through chair pose and forward fold here. Preparation pose and step back through a plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog, into a downward facing dog. Right leg steps forward, warrior one, hands in front of your heart or lifted, and then move through chaturanga, upward facing dog, into a downward facing dog. Now the left leg steps forward, warrior one, and exhale, step through plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog, into a downward facing dog, finding your rest here. Draw in your belly. Look at your navel. And then shift your weight forward again. Step forward. Preparation pose. Exhale, move forward. Bend your knees, chair pose. Lift your arms up. Exhale, hands to your side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Step with your right leg back. Both legs, knees, chest, chin, cobra, into a downward facing dog. Right leg moves forward. Left leg forward, forward fold. Inhale, up. Exhale to the side. Inhale, exhale, hands in front of your heart. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward fold. Left leg comes back. Both legs, knees, chest, chin, glide through cobra into a downward facing dog. Left leg moves forward. Right leg moves forward. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, step back or jump. Inhale, upward facing dog into a downward facing dog. Finding your rest here. Remember to breathe deeply. Step forward or jump. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, your arms are raised. Exhale, hands to your side. Now, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, straight back. Step or jump back. Inhale, upward facing dog into a downward facing dog. Right leg steps forward, warrior one. Bend your knee. And exhale, step back through chaturanga. Upward facing dog into a downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg moves forward, warrior one. Exhale, step back, chaturanga, upward facing dog into a downward facing dog. And if you can't do it anymore, come into child's pose and find rest. But we're almost done here. Keep on going if you can. Step forward or jump forward. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, forward fold. Chair pose. Inhale, lift up your arms. Exhale, hands to your side. Breathe. You did a wonderful job. Now comes the more slower part. Inhale, exhale, hands in front of your heart and really press your hands. Lots of strength in your arms. Press them together. Stand up tall. Inhale, rise up your arms and then grab your wrist and stretch to one side. Really try to straighten your arms and your legs and keep your shoulders open, your chest open. Lift up and to the other side. Don't close off your shoulder, but opening up. Nice side stretch. Inhale, lift, exhale, and then move forward into a forward fold, hanging here, grabbing opposite elbows, and just hang here. You can always bend your knees, even quite a lot. If you can, and you're more advanced, you can grab your toes, look up, and then come into Padahastasana, the forward fold. Elbows are facing back. Draw in your navel. Now lift up, straighten your arms, and step back with the right foot. Now placing your knee down and really engaging both of your legs. Both of your hips want to face forward. Don't just dump your weight forward, but keep those legs engaged. Have your hands onto the side, in front of your heart, or you can lift up your arms, stay at your level, and you can also come into a little back bend if you're a little bit more advanced. But only do this if it feels good. Now move forward again. Have your hands in front of your chest and then place your right hand down, left leg faces backward. You can, if you want to, you can grab your other foot, stretch your quad, and also come into a twist. But leave that if it doesn't feel good. Just stay here. Now, you can also, I show you with the blocks, we're going to come into half split Hanumanasana. You can lift your upper body up and place your hands down here for support. You can have your hands just on your thigh or place your hands to the ground and even fold forward, but stay at your own level. Breathing deeply. Lift up, move forward, lift your knee up, and now lots of strength in your leg. Maybe come onto your fingertips, stay here or lift all the way up. Hands in front of your heart, really press the heel of your back leg down. Tailbone tucked under. And then maybe you come into the twist, hands in front of your heart. You can always place your knee down if you're losing your balance. Otherwise, you can stay lifted. If you're more advanced, you can do the flyaway arms and even come deeper into the twist. See what is appropriate to you. Now move forward. Step back, plank, knees, chest, chin, and glide through. Stay here in the cobra pose. Interlacing your hands in the back and come into Shalabhasana. It's not about how high your legs come, but how far they can straighten back. Really put a lot of strength into your legs. Opening up your chest at the same time. Now place yourself down and rest. This was a lot of hard work. Now, repeat Chalabhasana or grab your ankles and come into wheel pose. You want to lift with your chest and with your legs, and they're pulling in the opposite direction, really opening up your chest. And place yourself down. Come into an upward facing dog. And then slowly come into a child's pose with the lifted arms in front. So come onto the fingertips. Now move into a downward facing dog. And then you step forward with the right leg. And we're going to repeat what we have done before. You can use the blocks as support even in Anjalasana in this fold. Or you can have your hands in front of your heart. You can even lift up your arms if you feel ready for it, and even come into a back bend if this feels good to you. Breathing deeply. And then move forward. Placing the left hand on the floor. Right hand moves back. Stay here in this twist. And if you want to, you can grab your foot from behind and come into the quad stretch and the twist at the same time. Breathe. Relax. Opening up and finding more room and space. Move forward and now into half Hanumanasana, and I show you again. You can come onto blocks or thick books. But if you don't need them, you can be on the fingertips. You can have your hands on your thigh. And if you really feel up for it today, bend forward. Keep both of your hips leveled, facing forward. Then move forward again. Lift up your back knee. Come onto your fingertips. Stay there or lift all the way up. Hands in front of your heart. And really stretch your heel, back heel down. Breathe. And come into the twist. Hands in front of your heart. You can always drop your knee or keep it lifted. Breathing deeply. And maybe you come with the flyaway arms, opening up your arms and twisting even deeper. Stay in your level, what it feels good to you. Don't push yourself too hard. Move forward again. Step back through plank, knees, chest, chin, glide through. And now let's come into a Sphinx pose. So really opening up your chest. Keep your legs engaged, but the butt muscles relaxed. And this needs a little bit practice. So your knees are lifted off the ground. And now, if you want to even go further, you can open up your legs a little bit wider and come into seal pose. So you can lift yourself higher, but only if this feels good for your lower back. Otherwise, stay in Sphinx pose. And this is such a good posture for better posture and opening up your chest. Now move into an upward facing dog. Back into a downward facing dog. Now we're going to come forward into a seated position. Just cross your legs and sit down. We're going to come into Navasana, boat pose, engaging your entire core. Toe tips on the floor, hands outstretched, and back as straight as you can. Hold the posture here. Now, if you want to move forward, you can lift up your legs 90 degrees, but you don't have to. Stay at your level and breathe. This takes a lot of strength. Now, if you're really up for it, you can straighten your legs all the way. You can even place your hands on your knees and help yourself a little bit up. Now, if you do have blocks, you can cross your legs now. Placing them in front, really tucking in your legs and really drawing in your belly, and you can lift up with crossed legs. You can do this also without the blocks, but it's much harder to lift. Now one more time, let's come back into boat pose. Either toe tips on the ground, 90-degree legs, or legs all the way straight. And my legs are shaking. So no matter what challenge you take, cross now your legs again. Really draw in your knees into your chest. Draw on your belly and rise up. Maybe you can lift up your legs. Maybe not, that's okay. Sit down again. Let's cross our legs. Jump or step back. Upward facing dog. And then move into child's pose. Hands in the front. Come on the fingertips to open up the shoulders. Really breathing deeply. And then move forward. We're going to come into puppy pose. So your legs stay way in the back and you move just your arms forward. You can place your forehead down. Just stay here. Or if you're more flexible, you can place your chest down, but only if your weight is on the chest and not on the chin. If there's too much weight on the chin, then please rather have your forehead down. Breathing deeply, finding a lot of openness in the upper back and shoulders. Now come forward and do Sphinx pose again. Legs together, legs engaged, but your butt muscles relaxed, which takes a little bit practice. And then come into upward facing dog again and into a downward facing dog. Shift your weight forward. Come into seated position again, stretching out your legs forward into Dandasana pose. Really flex your toes, really keep your legs straight and sit up as tall as you can. You can look down or forward. You can stay here, place your hands, either leave them on the side, have them on your calves, chin muscles, or grabbing your toes. Draw on your belly, keep your back straight, and then slowly you can relax into the forward fold, Paschimottanasana. But stay at the level that is appropriate for you. Maybe you just sit up nice and tall and this is good for you. Maybe you need to bend your knees a little bit. And if you want to go even further and you're relaxed and flexible enough, you can have your hands around your feet. Really draw in your belly and relax. And lift your chest up again. Move your hands back. Your shoulders are coming forward. Now place your both legs down and come into a tabletop pose. If you have your shoulders moved forward first and then lift, you can open up your chest more. You can keep your head lifted. if you want to go in the full expression, you can have all the legs straight and then shift your head back. But only come into this really advanced pose if your body is ready for it today. Then slowly placing your butt down again. And let's come into a nice easy twist. One leg over the other. And it doesn't matter which side you begin. You can have your hand placed in the back of your mat or around your waist. It's really important that you sit up nice and tall here and don't squish yourself into the twist, but rather sit up tall and relax into it. Now counter twist. And let's switch sides. One leg moves over the other. And then let's twist, sit up really tall. Keep your hand in the back or have it around your back. Sit up nice and tall. Breathe and relax. Breathe and relax. Every inhale, inhaling light. Every exhale, exhaling darkness. Let's come into the counter twist. And now I'm going to grab a yoga block. You can have a rolled up blanket or pillow, placing it underneath your sacrum, not your lower back, but your sacrum, so it feels nice and relaxed. You can also have your legs up onto a wall, which is more relaxing. Bend your knees as much as you need to. I'm going to have some ankle rolls to relax my ankles, and then flex and point. And then let's keep them pointed. Relax your upper body. Engage your legs here. And then let's flex the toes. Really flex. Hold it here. Point. And then find the space where you're not pointing, not flexing, but just relaxing. Have your hands wherever it is comfortable. I like mine outstretched to the side. And just relax. Again, for some people, you might need to bend your knees, and it might be more relaxing to have your feet against a wall. Just relax. Breathe. Let everything go. We worked so hard on strength and flexibility. Now take your time to relax. Now let's move our block away from our sacrum and let's just lay down in a Shavasana pose. Deep relaxation. Let's never skip Shavasana because you're digesting everything that you just worked so hard to accomplish. Gaining more strength and more flexibility. Clearing your mind. Become very present. And then just let everything go. Even your breath. Find some room, some stillness and peace. And I will let you know when it's time to come out of the relaxation. Now stretch your body up really long. Flex maybe your toes, maybe your wrists need some rolls. Maybe flex and point your toes. Stretch out your entire body. Then draw the knees into your chest, Apanasana, finding length and relaxation in your back. Breathing deeply. And let's come to your side. Sitting up, nice and tall, into an easy pose, crossed leg, or you can come into full Padmasana. Have your hands on your legs and just breathe. I hope you truly enjoyed this class, and I wish you a wonderful, blessed day. May God bless you and keep you safe. And I hope to see you next week again.
Hey, if you didn't know, I wrote a book. You can order it on Amazon. You can find in the About section on my website, you can find my book there. It's called The Treasure Within by Vatra Trekprit Kaur. You can order it, your paperback or Kindle version, on Amazon.